Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily Dvar. And here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Wednesday, the 23rd day of July. Here we go. Now, starting on the 1 week from this Shabbos, it's going to be Rosh Chodesh Av, and that's when the 9 days begin. Once the 9 days begin, it's a universal custom amongst Jews that we don't eat meat during the 9 days. It won't affect, of course, the first day of the 9 days this year, because the first Rosh Chodesh, that's the beginning of the 9 days, is on Shabbos. So it'll actually begin on Sunday, I think that's August 3rd, and from that day throughout that entire week, the custom will be to eat no meat, also to drink no wine. Two reasons are given. Number one is because eating meat and drinking wine brings added joy to people who like meat and wine, and therefore we refrain from doing that. Also because meat and wine primarily had their significant function in the actual temple, which got destroyed. Meat was brought up on the altar, wine was poured onto the altar, onto the Mizbeach, and it's just insensitive to be all involved in meat and wine when they were the things that were prominent in the Beis Hamikdash, in the temple, right on the altar in the temple, which is now destroyed and we're now mourning. Therefore we refrain from meat. Refraining from meat during the 9 days also means refraining from poultry. Chicken is put into the same category, so we're not supposed to eat that either. Also, you're not supposed to eat any dishes that contain meat ingredients in them. So even if it's a kugel, but it has in it chicken fat or whatever, so you're not supposed to eat that either. Now, if you had a kugel, a straight parve potato kugel made in a meat container and a meat dish, there's actually no meat ingredients in it, then that you are allowed to eat that during the 9 days. If anyone is sick or has special permission from their rabbi together with their doctor that says that they need to eat meat, then there's an added level, and that is those people try to eat, say, okay, I'll have some meat, but then they try to refrain at least for the 7th, 8th, and 9th day of Av. And the reason it starts on the 7th for that added level of prohibition is because that's when the conquerors actually entered into the temple and began the destruction. And therefore, if at all possible, somebody should try at least to not eat meat from the 7th of Av and on. Thanks for logging on. Log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.